It's been 5 years to the month that I haven't smelled Spicebomb Extreme.
Holy
5 years since I've smelled this fragrance. And a lot can change in 5 years. The nose, the palate, the taste, all that changes with time. It may get a little bit more refined, or after smelling so many fragrances, it might condense itself to liking a particular set of notes or style of fragrance that can alleviate a lot of people's collections. Like you'll start reducing based on, I've pinpointed that I like these gourmands, these levels of spices, these resinous fragrances, or these beautiful freshies. So when I initially smelled Spicebomb Extreme, I thought it was a beast of a fragrance. I thought it had incredible performance and really solid longevity. Now things do get reformulated throughout time. Now 5 years later, am I still gonna feel the same way? Am I still gonna enjoy this fragrance? Because to be honest with you, this fragrance is like the more popular one out of the Spicebomb fragrances. Like more women in their content, in their shorts, indicate that this is the Spicebomb to get. This is the one that's sexy. This is the one that's panty dropping. But do I feel sexy wearing this fragrance in 2025? Only one way to find out. So let's roll my motherfucking music so we can check out if Spicebomb Extreme hits different in 2025. Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, 𝗙𝗏 Shout out to Max Roman for sponsoring today's video and sending me this as requested. It's been a long time.
It was at this moment he knew.
It's wild when you open the fragrance and the top is completely off, but shipping. It's been a long time since I've smelled this fragrance. Now, everybody seems to be deriding, glazing this one as the best Spicebomb fragrance, like the one to have out of all of the fragrances. This seems to be the ultra mass appealing, sexy one. And do I still feel that way right now? I don't know, but I do want to recap the notes, just kind of muscle memory my brain to see what to expect out of this fragrance, because for 5 years, I can't remember yesterday. So here we go. According to Fragrantica, the notes are as follows. It opens up with vanilla, tobacco, cinnamon, cumin, bourbon, whiskey, and a sprinkle of saffron.
sensational.
Now, as I mentioned in previous times, the Spicebomb flankers are very nice scents. They're sexy, they're spicy, ultra mass appealing. Some just hit better than others, and for me, the traditional one just never moved me, and I only have a couple of Spicebomb fragrances because those are the ones that I really enjoy and that I like to smell, and they flow off of my skin nicely. Now the question is it going to be that for Spicebomb Extreme, or are we just gonna land in the category? Only one way to find out. This video should not be long at all. It's just me reintroducing myself to this fragrance 5 years later to see if I find it sexier or just wild redundant. Let's go. Still punchy, very loud, scratchy, peppery, very mass appealing. I am getting more of a boozy bourbon cask vanilla situation out of this fragrance with an overall punch like a blast of spice and cumin. A lot of cinnamony tones in this fragrance coming off the test strip. Doesn't necessarily scream fuckboy, but has fuckboy elements, which is fine in a fragrance. I do enjoy the fuckboy element in a fragrance. That's kind of like that mass appeal, crowd pleasing, loud scent profile that garners you the attention that you're looking for, which essentially is the overall goal with getting a fragrance, right? Now, I don't know if it's the test strip, but it is coming off a little sour, and there's something synthetically off about this fragrance that is not like smelling the best way off the test strip. It could very well be the test strip. Also, like, it's so hot today outside that the bottle itself came warm, which isn't like the best fucking thing. But, you know, with age and time and shit, is probably gonna progress a little bit more, but let's see what it does on skin. Give it a minute. I'm gonna let it just get to the, you know, the tail end of the top notes into that midsection so I can really enjoy the fragrance off of my skin. Please hold. All right, the fragrance has settled a little bit on the arm, not full dry down, but let's start getting some of that experience off the skin. A lot more cumin forward off of my skin. I mean, cumin seems to be #1 in that midsection. I'm getting cumin, pepper, vanilla. There's a bit of a funk, but I do notice that the fragrance, even though it was just minimal sprays, doesn't seem to project or pop as I vaguely remember it being. Like with a fragrance called Extreme, I would think that maybe it would be a little bit more wow, but maybe it requires just some extra spraying to get that distribution and that sillage, that super bombastic scent profile, which I'm not currently getting off of my skin. And another thing that I notice is that my skin really just absorbed the fragrance in a way that there's no blotchiness, no oiliness, nothing. It just completely went inside of the epidermis layers. It's like the butthole of the tattoo, just swallowed it all up.
Jesus Christ.
I am getting a bit of a spicy element, soft, cask-aged, bourbon-ish kind of flow, a little bit of a mystical, like, vanillic pod scrapage. A lot of cinnamon, and the cumin is still prevalent. Like the cumin up close, not in the air, so to speak, but on the skin, you are getting a little bit of that BO cuminish vibe, which can throw some people off. I think it just adds some defining character to the scent profile. So it's not really like turning me off, but it's also not driving me crazy. Overall, I think the scent is solid. It's not driving me crazy. It's not moving me. Like, I don't remember what the outcome was 5 years ago of what I thought of the scent. But currently, right now, it's just very much Spicebomb DNA. I'm not getting anything extreme off of it. Again, the spray amount that I did was kind of limited. Maybe let me just bump it up a couple more just to see if, you know, if that does anything extra. I don't know that it will, but let me give it a full dry down. We're gonna take another break. Full dry down, and then I'll see if truly there is an extreme component to this fragrance, because right now I ain't getting extreme shit. All right, full dry down. Spicebomb Extreme, a few sprays, maybe 4 or 5 on the arm, not including the initial. Let's see if we're still getting extreme DNA, which, spoiler alert, not really. Maybe it's just an updated batch variation or whatever in the air. I'm not getting a ton of anything. But it also has happened that I go kind of nose blind to it and other people are like, whoa, crazy. That is something that happens consistently. But for me, at this moment, I'm not feeling like I'm choking. I'm not feeling like it's overwhelming. I'm not getting this ultra powerful scenty grenade of extreme performance out of the Spicebomb scent. All I'm truly feeling out of this fragrance is spicy cumin vanilla with a little bit of a boozy factor. Not much more. Maybe it's just me. I think it's kind of just okay, not phenomenal. I feel I get a little bit more out of infrared based on my personal taste than the extreme version, but that's just me. It's kind of just okay, doesn't blow my nuts off, nor do I think it sucks, but it's just not for full retail. So if you're thinking about purchasing this particular fragrance, use any discount code that I put in the description. Just save some bread. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. Have you seen this fragrance be listed like on a ton of people's videos like I have, like mostly shorts and IGs because I don't watch a lot of content. So that's where I've seen this fragrance, and maybe I misunderstood it. Maybe there's a new batch variation that just doesn't perform as well as it did 5 years ago. That's not uncommon at all. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are Spicebomb Extreme, and it's something that you still reach for and get crazy compliments off of. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know who it is. Biggest in the game. Smooches.
For the fly gun holder, money folder, motor roller, start attack when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense, you never get